Oh yeah, we got the artists in here, and these are all the artists that would have been hanging around Auburn Avenue in the 40s and 50s and 60s.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because when we were coming in, that's what I spoke about too. I said, this is amazing, because I'm sure this is the place where all the black businesses were.
Yes.
On Auburn Avenue.
Auburn Avenue, because you couldn't be anywhere else.
That's right. That's right. And you know, you can. There's a different feel about it. You can still feel the significance.
Okay, you want to do the introduction now? You want to introduce him or introduce yourself?
Okay, come on. And tell them why we're here.
Yeah. This is Mr. Charles Sumblin, member of the SCLC for how many years?
Pretty much since I was about 14.
About 14, okay.
What year would that have been?
We're talking about
mid-60s.
Okay.
mid-60s.
I'm joking. I had to throw that in there. And we're here. We have a meeting at SCLC.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm from Montezuma, Georgia.
Okay.
Small town, Macon County. And there's some significant problems going on down there. And Mr. Sumblin has agreed to, with his experience as an SCLC member, he's agreed to assist us with the major problems that we have down there.
Okay.
I mean, I ran for mayor in November.
Yes, ma'am.
And I actually won.
And your name?
LeVonda Journey.
Okay.
And it was taken from me. There's about 60 votes out there that would determine who sits in the chair. And in an effort to get my votes back, I had to get Mr. Sumblin along with the SCLC. So we're here to see Dr. Bivens today.
Okay.
He's in a meeting right now.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's what we'll be meeting with him about. We'll be meeting him about that, as well as some many more things. Many more things. And Mr. Sumblin, you need to tell him about your vast experience. You man.
Well, the thing about it, you know, that here we are 50 years later, and we're still facing the same problem that we addressed here 50 years ago.
That's right.
So
That's
that's what we're all about.
Right.
You know, otherwise we're just keeping the dream alive. I'm an old protege of Jose Williams. You know, he taught me the movement, so we're keeping this thing alive. And we're here today in the midst of the election process and everything else to let everybody know justice will still roll down like water, right to like a mighty stream.
Right. And there's actually a major, one of the problems with the election process down south. And we feel that this is going to affect the election in the fall.
Exactly.
With the president if we don't do something about it.
Yes.
There's a plan going on, and they've actually been testing this plan for about 3 or 4 years. They've come up with a process to siphon off votes and send them in another direction. This is the reason why my extra votes went somewhere else. Now, if they're doing this now,
On that level.
and we already know about the controversy that's going on with the presidency and the voting and the immigration and not wanting the immigrants to be able to vote.
Yes.
You can imagine what type of system they might already have in place.
Not only is it ugly, but it's about to get ugly.
It's on. But see, we're doing our part. And see, one of the things that a lot of people don't realize is the people that are conspiring to do these things, they'll do it in a godforsaken little small town like where I'm from, Montezuma, who's really not even on the map to some degree. A lot of people, you know, most people, when they hear Montezuma, they think of the halls of Montezuma.
Yeah.
But actually, there's a Montezuma probably in every state. But Montezuma, Georgia, is where some really funny stuff is going on with voting machines. And we have to bring awareness to this in order to be able to make sure that things go right in November.
Yep.
So we're here now about that. I'm not as much worried about myself. They've already taken that position for me. And if we're able to fight to get those votes back and I take that seat, that's fine. But I'm thinking about the greater good overall for all of us.
And we have to fight for our young generation now.
Right.
Let me make one observation too. You know, we got the most important election in our lifetime taking place in about 5 months.
Right.
About 5 months. And here's the thing that we got to all get a hold of is that we as a black community does not solidify all across this country. See, I'm going to tell you that, now here's what's going to happen. In Georgia, for example, our opposition, our white brothers, have determined, you understand, that Atlanta can no longer call a shot for Georgia. It used to be a time when whatever Atlanta said, it went all across Georgia for black folks.
Right.
Yeah. So now they're trying to stop that. See, that's why Atlanta supported Obama, but the rest of Georgia didn't.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So what we got to do, see, we got to get busy. We got about 5 months to do it.
Right.
We got to get busy, and we got to start a crusade. A crusade, same way that Paul and Silas and all those did in the Bible days. We got to start the same thing today. We got to start a crusade, church by church, getting all the black folk to understand that this is a godly thing.
Right.
That we got to get out and support Obama this time because of God has ordained it.
Right.
Mathematically, Obama couldn't have won in the first place.
Right.
Mathematically, in other words, Obama's victory defied mathematics.
Right.
So we know God did it.
Right.
So now that we know God did it, now God is telling us as black folks, now I did it the first time, now it's your time.
Yes. Right. Absolutely.
You can go and get a re-elected too. That's why we're up here.
Right.
To send a call out to all the Georgians, that we got to organize.
Right.
We got to organize here in Georgia, got to organize all across the country,
Right.
Get Obama back in.
Absolutely.
That'll do it.
So if they want to reach you in order to get more information, how would they reach you? Via email or web?
Right. I can be reached at J LeVonda, that's spelled J-L-E-V as in Victor, O-N-D-A at yahoo.com. All lowercase letters.
Okay.
And I can be reached at Charles C. Sumblin, C-H-A-R-L-E-S, C-S-U-M-B-L-I-N @gmail.com.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Thank you.